fake Facebook man, posting lies about my life which no one else can. Filters on my face to disguise my age, showing money that I don't have is what is on my page. Why don't you come and join my team? It's called living the fake Facebook live dream. If they post a pic of me deep clean, but it's pizza and burgers for dinner, you know what I mean. A snapshot of vacations that I got no money to take. Send you one of my sports car, you know that it's a fake. Got my love loaded up with things that aren't even true. Pretending on Facebook is my thing too. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
2,000 friends, which I've never done met. A pic of my lunch is what you're gonna get. I had a post of your baby, say it's one darn cute kid. But I lied, cause it's ugly, that's called an online fib. I talk about success in my job and the pending promotion, but in reality it's a psych, cause I got a demotion.
Only the fake Facebook man, posting lies about my life which no one else can. Filters on my face to disguise my age, showing money that I don't have is what is on my page. Why don't you come and join my team? It's called living the fake Facebook live dream.
You block me on Facebook without a judge, jury, or trial. I'll be creeping you the next day with a shiny new profile. See a pic of my family? Yeah, we're having a good time. Well, the joke's on you. We have not talked in 8 months or 9. I'll tell you about the weather and the stuff you don't need to know. I'll fake a good illness so the sympathy will grow. I'll ask you to donate to my made-up cause and post selfies on the daily that ain't breaking no laws. So don't judge the life of the fake Facebook man, pretending to be happy like no one else can. There he is, Mr. Marky Mark and the Funky. Are you still a little bit tired from Saturday? That's my question.
Little bit tired from the back to the 90s party, but not doing too bad. You know, it takes you back to the years where you could do that nonstop. College, I remember Frost Week was in and around the end of August, beginning of September. Yeah, I'll just say it's a little bit different, partying for the back of the 90s party now, as it were back in the day. But we survived, and here we are back at it for another fabulous night for KINZ and KLOMP Live.
Are you getting the fall blues now because the weather's changing, or you're just always Kinsman no matter what the season?
No, I'm usually pretty good throughout the season, but I am doing a faux pas on the show. Mm-hmm. Isn't that the myth? You can't wear white after Labor Day. Well, look, I'm wearing white now, but there is a good reason for it. We have our Cancer Can Suck It hoodies up on our Facebook page and our store. If you go to the top of our KINZ and KLOMP Live Facebook page, you can buy those hoodies, and the proceeds going to my boy's oldest sister, Sierra. And we greatly appreciate it. We saw a bunch of the totals come in today of all the hoodies that have been bought. Thank you to each and every one of you who have, put forth a hoodie, because, yes, proceeds go back to Sierra and her current battle, which will happen at Sick Kids in a couple of weeks to months.
She's, she's a real trooper at 16. We always say you should be dreaming about your friends and getting your license and high school and having fun. And that's, it's devastating, but we're happy people purchase the sweatshirts.
Yes,
and there'll be some other fundraising activities for Sierra and her family, which includes you, Mark. So we're happy to be part of that, because the last thing you want to do is worry about finances.
Definitely. And again, thanks to each and every one of you for picking up one of those hoodies. Again, the KINZ and KLOMP Live Cancer Can Suck It hoodies now in our merch store. Again, the link is at the top of our Facebook page, the pinned post.
Now, Kinsman, I got to go back to this comment.
What's that?
Hi, guys. Looking forward to the arm wrestling. So we're going to talk a lot about that tonight because we have, Steve and Becky on from the Urban Farm. You got yourself into dude, come on. You got yourself into some big trouble.
Into some big trouble.
Yeah,
yes. You know what? I'm gonna have to put this up. Look at that. Look what I took home from the golf course over the weekend.
Yeah.
When you get out of hand on the show here, Owen Rig hooked me up with one of those signs.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about that in a moment, but you're in big trouble. And Gloria. So Gloria is watching from BC, and her daughter is getting married on the 25th. So congratulations.
Congratulations. Yes.
Yeah.
It's nice to see that weddings and events are taking place. Selena says thanks. We'll go back to Selena there. She won PADS Canine Protection and Detection Service sunglasses. So what was Selena's comment there?
She liked the sunglasses, and then Barry said the green on my hat's coming through my green screen, so I did the old flip over.
Barry always watching with a little bit more technical detail. He has 24 years. I think 20 some odd years in the TV biz. Thanks, Barry, for always keeping tabs on us. Yeah, Gloria says, thank you, guys. Well, you're so welcome. Send us wedding pictures, please. We want to see what happens over that weekend. It's going to be fun.
Selena said, thank you for the sunglasses from Martin Peel.
And and she sent me a message today saying that her son Cole took the glasses from her. So maybe Martin watching tonight. So we'll need another pair of glasses for Selena. But anyhow, gave away a few pairs on the show. Live from the Hollinger. We wrapped it up at the Hollinger. That was quite the day, wasn't it? And quite the week. The NGA, the next gen Fall Series East Championship, come and gone. But again, a nice parting gift when you get out of hand. Owen says just flash that, and if you get really out of hand, I'm supposed to swat you with it.
Yeah, you're gonna swat it. What's with all this violence, Kinsman? Do you need a day off or what? Are you getting stressed out?
Never stress, my friend. Never stress, my friend. I love working the show. I love doing this.
Yeah.
And we love giving back to the community, and that takes us to our next note. Wanted to send a shout out to one of our good friends. She works and owns the Razor Strop here in the city of Timmins, Stacy Caron. And she is if you follow her on Facebook, she's down in Toronto right now, sick kids with her little boy, Corey. He's only 19 months old, and she's going through a bit of a battle. They don't know what the tests are going to come back with from an MRI. He's having some issues with eating and drinking. And here's the note from Stacy. He's currently, because I asked what the conditions were from Corey were today, and Stacy says he's aspirating into his lungs each and every time he eats and drinks. And right now they're going to investigate why and try to have him to the point where he can eat without choking. So he, in fact, had an MRI today, and we're wishing Stacy and her little guy all the best. And talking to her off, no one ever likes to reach out and ask for help. I said, "How are things doing?" Jamie and I, we sent her a gift card to take a night off of cooking because you're down in Toronto. Can't cook, so you're spending money. So we sent her a nice gift card today, which she greatly appreciated, which got me thinking, let's send her, if we can, maybe a donation or two between tonight and the end of the show, because she's been off work now for a week, had to cancel all her appointments. And again, if you've ever cut hair before, if you're not cutting hair, you're not making money. And of course, being the owner of the Razor Strop, she's currently in a bit of a battle. So we at KINZ and KLOMP want to put out a challenge tonight. We're going to run her email periodically throughout the night. Stacy Caron, Stacy T. Caron at hotmail.com. If you're feeling generous, you can send her an EMT and help out Stacy and Corey there. And she says, according to the MRI, after today's MRI, which was a long one, she'll hopefully have some results. Fingers crossed, they're good results tomorrow. So we'll keep Stacy in our prayers tonight.
Yeah. Well said, my friend. It's a lot of real issues going on in the world right now, and if you're ever in a position to help someone out, and if it's not financial, thoughts and prayers help also. So we're
They
always
certainly, yeah, they
happy
certainly do.
happy to help folks out to the best of our ability. So we'll keep checking in on that. Now we have Steve and Becky waiting for us. And
Yes, from the Urban Farm,
Yeah.
the Urban Farm crew, the duo.
All right. So Kinsman, I'm going to bring them on, and there's lots to talk about. Well, all the awesome stuff going on at the Urban Farm and their expansion. Every day I refresh Facebook, they're expanding somewhere.
Expansions, yes. So let's
Yeah.
get the update on that. Find out
All
what's
right,
happening.
All
The deliciousness
There
that
we
happens
go.
within those four walls.
All right.
There they are.
But hello, how's it going?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good. Steve and Becky. It's nice to chat with you when you're not racing around inside the Urban Farm like chickens with your head cut off. It's nice to see you, outside the the normal realms of the four walls of the Urban Farm. How are you?
Good. We're just chillaxing at home.
Yeah. So Kinsman's trying to start off with some pleasantries, but I'm getting right down to the nitty gritty right off the bat, because I'm shopping at the Urban Farm about a week and a half ago. Kinsman's blocking me because he's always taking selfies. I wanted to get myself some chicken and some bacon and some of the cheese bread, and then he's trying to flex his arms in front of me. I'm like, that's it, Kinsman. Like, you versus me at the Urban Farm this coming Thursday, arm wrestling. And Mark, I've been taking this seriously. This is what I had for supper tonight, pal. Do you see that?
Yeah, I see that. That is from Tiffany, is it not?
Yeah.
Tiffany,
Yeah. That's a mix it up smoothie blend. Ooh, Mark.
Right.
he's getting all pumped up for this. I think he's taking it a little bit too seriously. If you ask me what I'm doing on this side, I've got a beer off to the left side, so that's probably not the training I'm supposed to be doing going into an arm wrestling head-to-head challenge here.
Didn't you grab some cookies too or something like that? I seen the other day. Maybe.
I did grab, yes. Neat treat paella.
We are going to have the arm wrestling showdown. We will be at the Urban Farm. It's going to kick off at 1:30 on Thursday. And as a big bonus, I think, if you watch the arm wrestling showdown, and no matter who wins, probably me, but all you need to do is comment on the live feed, and everyone who comments is going to get a chance to win a pair of tickets to Rock on the River Reconnect. So cheer me on, not Kinsman, and win tickets.
You know what? I don't mind everybody. I haven't seen my name too often there. I guess I'm the underdog. It's actually good to actually go in as the underdog. Less pressure. So, go Klomp, go. All the Klomps are gonna kick KINZ's butt. Go nuts, because if I lose, then it's what everybody expected. If I win, obviously it would be a big upset.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm interested to see what's going to happen.
Yeah, I really think Mark's he's always like cheating. I see him at mini putt. He's kicking his ball forward at bowling. He's distracting me. So I think he's got something up his sleeve that day. I don't know what it is, but anyways, it's going to be a lot of fun. So that's this Thursday at 1:30. But on a big note, congratulations on all the success with the Urban Farm, and you folks have had some big news lately with expanding to different communities. So what's been happening?
Yeah. So again, we've expanded to Shop Low recently, and I think that's been a great opportunity for us. I'll let Steve kind of take it from here.
So yeah, we're going, I guess it's west. We go all the way up to Chapleau every Friday. And then along the way, we actually also dropping off to Matagami First Nation. So we go up the 144 and then head to Chapleau. And then we're trying to make our way up to as far as Wawa. So that's our next step. So we're hoping to do that sometime before December. So a nice, trip with 5 stops along the way. And then, of course, trying to open up after Christmas. We want to go the other way up to New Liskeard and then make our way up to Hearst, right? So we're trying to get some of these farmers, food to a lot of different communities. So that's really important to us, including some of the, the Thornlow cheese and everything else that we have. And, of course, we got Trizal Kombucha and a bunch of other awesome locals that we're working with that have been really great additions the past few weeks that are coming on board. So
exactly.
Yeah, it's really exciting, and you know, your partnership with the community, with the, you know, the local foods, dealing with the, you know.
Oh,
Jamie frozen on his end.
Oh, no, am I back?
you're back.
Now.
Okay.
There he is.
I don't know. Maybe my son stepped on. I always blame the kids for everything, even though it's my
He's
fault.
getting sick. You're getting scared. You're getting
Yeah.
scared.
All like, oh yeah. So what I was asking, how important is it to develop like the strong, positive relationships, and maybe start with the farmers and then the you know, the local suppliers?
Yeah, I think it's really, really important to us. Of course, you know, with the small scale farming, there are challenges because, you know, as an example, chicken. So a lot of the chicken for small farmers are whole chickens. And when that happens, I mean, it's hard to get some pieces, right? So sometimes we have to go a little further to get those pieces of chicken because you need to have an artisanal program. You need to apply for artisanal programs. And what happens with that is it becomes very challenging for small scale farmers to supply all of these pieces. So we really got to try to find other ways to kind of have those pieces. And then, you know, not just chicken, but even beef. So with the amount of product that we sell with beef and pork, we have a hard time finding some of these farmers, only because the minute we tell them, hey, we're looking at X amount of pork per year, they say, well, we're not ready, so we have to wait. And then, you know, we're stuck going a little further to some of these bigger farms, such as our Mennonite farmers out in New Lisker. So it's still very much local to us. We're waiting on a couple really cool farms to just grow a little larger. You know, we're talking with Rubber Boot Farm. They're trying to get ready for next year. We reached out to a bunch of farms already that are saying, hey, yeah, you know what, this is a great opportunity. We're just not quite ready yet. But until then, we got Chaotic Farms that is with us. So Chaotic Farms does organic grass-fed beef. So our first shipment is actually coming this Thursday. So that's really, really neat. They're out of Iroquois Falls. We're still working with Pure Island Beef out of Manitoulin Island. So they age their beef 30 days. We're doing a lot of product through
Quality meats.
Quality meats.
Yeah. So again, Tom Gerber and the boys there, they've got us supplied really well with a lot of the pork, and he's sending up some of his beef too, moving forward. And the relationships, they just keep growing, you know. Yeah. And then of course, Mr. Bowman, Black River Country Gardens with his famous yellow watermelons.
Yes.
I mean,
I've eaten about 5 of those in the last 2 weeks, guys. I don't know. Like they say they taste similar, but my boys can go through the yellow watermelon a lot quicker than the red, and they're both tasty. But I'm gonna say is the yellow one just a little bit sweeter? I think it's maybe a tad sweeter.
Yeah. It's you know what I mean. Since we've had the farmers and everyone just really kind of coming in, and again, you know, Tiffany too, and our local artisans and that it's been an
Hollinger House.
Yeah, Hollinger.
We do a lot of Hollinger House for some of the baking. Yeah. The Mennonites out in Valgagne. So there's about 40 plus farmers out that way that we work with. They're all you know, family ran farms. They're the ones who supply the peas and the beans and all the in-season product. And then you got the Countryside Market with a lot of their, you know, baking and meat pies and chicken pot pies. So, you know, we're upwards of 50 farmers that we work with locally. Graham Acres with the summer sausage. And of course, locally to us is as close as we can actually get the product that could actually serve our store in the community. So as far as New Lisker now, so we're bringing it a little closer. We were going to Elmira, but we were able to actually bring it a little bit closer, you know, with some of the chicken and stuff. So we're really, really excited to keep on trying to get it closer to home.
We had such an amazing guest visitor the other day at the store. Our Golden Harvest, the lady that runs the Golden Harvest, I can't remember her name. What is her name? Please help me. Wilma came all the way from Elmira to come and see the urban farm. She came to the community and she wanted to stop in and see her products in our store. It was simply amazing having her in. I wish I could have taken photos, but we can't. So
that's great partnerships and friendships that you build. And you know, when you say you know, what's in this product, you don't just know what's in the product. You know who makes the product, and
course.
You know, the blood, sweat, and tears that goes in behind the scenes to get those products on your shelves each and every week and every day.
Exactly.
That's right. Amanda says, I need a solid supplier for my beef roast for my homemade jerky. Maybe you can help. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, definitely. Reach out to us, Amanda, for sure, and we'll definitely help out with that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you, obviously the holiday season is a big time for families and friends to get together and cook these awesome meals. When do you start sort of planning for that, you know, as a business wise?
Well, I think as we kind of grow and as people know what we're about, they kind of know, and I guess the word goes around. So we do local turkey, and sometimes because of the quantities, again, we have to go a little further. But we actually found turkey that is going to be really great. It's actually supplied to us by Tom. So Tom Gerber out of New Liskeard, and it's grass-fed turkey. So we generally start planning at about this time. So, Thanksgiving's coming up. So about 2 weeks ahead. We tried in the past to do it a month before, but people are just kind of not taking on to it. So we don't bother that much anymore. We're all last minute, or most of us are last minute creatures, I guess. And I think 2 weeks gives a lot of people a good heads up that, hey, we'll have the turkeys, or, we don't have the turkeys, or how many we're going to have. A lot of potatoes, a lot of local stuff. So, we have a good supply of that, but generally about 2 weeks. Christmas maybe a little more because obviously it's a little bit bigger, but 2 weeks for the holidays.
Usually the beginning of December. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And I would think like a lot of people get maybe nervous if they've never cooked a turkey before. But really, it's not that difficult if you follow the kids. I don't know if you've ever cooked a turkey before, kids, but you can come over and have.
I've watched many turkeys being cooked, and the process. It's what are they? You stick it in the oven, usually 8 or 9 in the morning. Let her go all day. 5 or 6, but there's a lot of preparation to do. You got to pull out the innards and all that fun stuff, and the stuffing and the onions and whatnot. But
if you ever really want to impress someone, Mark, in your life,
cook a turkey.
Just in case, you should definitely go down to the urban farm, get yourself a turkey with all the stuffings. Have me cook it for you and drop it off at your house, and just say you did.
And I can take all the credit and say, "Wow, look what I just prepared for stuff."
Or Mark, you know what? Just kind of get a frozen pie, throw it in the oven, and pretend like you baked it all day long.
Well, that's it.
We got you.
Right? A little white fib here or there is not going to kill you at the dinner table, right? So I slaved over this pie all day long. Really, I just took it. Basically, you guys did all the work at Urban Farm, and I just thawed it and stuck it in the oven for about 1 minute.
Pretty well.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you got to get going. Barry's saying he started cooking his turkey at 4 p.m. So he had a very, late dinner. That's my first advice, kids. But you got to get up early. Yeah. Crack yourself something nice to drink, and just let that turkey cook all day. You'll be okay. And then when I see smoke from your house, I'll call the fire department.
That's right. And then I'll come over and eat the leftovers at your place.
That is awesome. And then in South Porcupine, I'm sorry if I missed it. What is happening with the location South Porcupine?
Yeah.
Big news.
So big news. The Urban Farm in South Porcupine has closed its doors, just simply for a few reasons. But we did not completely take it out of South Porcupine. Steve, what did we do?
So we teamed up with Rubino's. Frank was super fun to work with. He was extremely excited. They have a great team out that way. They're open 24 hours a day. They already have people there. So why not just team up with them? I think it was an easy fit on the busiest street in South Porcupine. And it was a really easy fit, I think, to go there. There's a lot of foot traffic. And for us, it made a lot of sense. So Becky and I get to focus on the Timmins store while we just supply Frank and his team at Petrocan the great products. So we're still going to have the bread. We're still going to have the meat pies, the pierogies. We're going to have a lot of stuff there, very similar to what we had in South Porcupine. Okay, so, it's going to be really, really cool. We're also looking at skip the dishes for our frozen meals. So we're working with Skip right now to upload all of that. So you'll be able to order some of that. So we're really kind of, expanding and just trying to get our food out to people in different ways that we've never tried before.
Yeah.
So
I have an interesting question here. So this is Derek Slider, and I believe he's watching from Ottawa. I don't know how it works with food, but I mean, maybe some things are. Do you have any products that are available to be shipped?
we can, some of the
sure.
some of the canning and obviously not the perishable products, but Mennonite canning we've already shipped out a couple of times. So absolutely, give us a call or give us a message on Facebook.
Yep, absolutely.
Here's another question: will the olives and that stuff be available there? I believe they're talking about the South Porcupine new location.
South Porcupine right now, we have not. I don't think that was part of the plan.
Not the olives, some of the canning.
Some of the canning, but not the olives at the moment. So if you want to, sorry, Frank, but just keep on bugging Frank for stuff, and then we'll put the pressure on Frank, and then maybe we're gonna. So I think the more Frank sees that people are going in, the larger we're able to, obviously supply. But we have a good start there, and I think we're able to grow it, and that team will definitely hear you guys out and just keep on asking, and I think we're gonna be able to. Yeah.
Should we? Amber's asking, should we pre-order turkeys?
Oh yeah, for sure. You can always give us a call at the store. And
there's a limited amount, of course. There always is. So we're definitely have a pre-order list going now. So by the weekend, we're going to be posting it. So you can either message or give us a call, and then absolutely we'll hold that for you.
There we go, Kinsman. And let's circle back to the arm wrestling showdown because we're going to be there Thursday.
Where the pressure's off, buddy. It's all on your shoulders, Reddy. You've got the weight of all of Timmins and Northern Ontario on your shoulders. They all expect you to win. So I'm just going to slide in. I'm, if I don't have to do too much preparation for it. Right? Everybody's expecting me to lose. So maybe I come in and upset you. Wouldn't that be something?
Well, I want to know who Steve and Becky think are going to win. That's where I'm more curious.
I'd like to. I never asked Becky, but I'm gonna put $50 gift certificate up. However, you guys want to, and I think it's gonna be Mark.
You think I'm gonna take it?
You're taking it, buddy. $50 gift certificate. So if anybody else votes for Mark, then they get a chance to win that $50 gift certificate.
Janice is going to put a pound of bacon.
Yeah, Janice is putting a pound of bacon.
I say it's Mark. How about you?
Don't tell Mason that, Janice. He's going to think you're taking the bacon out of the freezer.
You know what? Only because Jamie's come in and he's been working really hard with the mix up smoothie blends. I will also put a 50
on Jamie.
Ooh.
There we go, Kinsman. It's really heating up.
I think it's definitely Mark.
Barry thinks me too.
Yeah.
Thanks, Barry.
There's a lot of Marks coming in.
Don't Mark. Now people, it's either those are pity votes now.
Jamie.
I don't know what's happening here.
You have a lot of work to do.
Well, Mark's Mr. Timmins, so he has. How long have I've been preparing for this all my life?
This moment to take the voice of Timmins out of here.
Look at this one. You're going to arm wrestle in your Superman costume.
No, I don't know. I don't think Amber, you don't want to see that. No one wants to see me in a Superman Speedo.
I got one. Look, Joanne, thank you.
There we go.
Joanne.
He's got the gun. There you go, kid.
There you go.
Because I've been going to the urban farm. I've been stocking up on protein, my friend, and I don't know. You're eating the delicious treats. I don't blame you, but I'm taking this a little more seriously. I think Brussels sprouts.
I've had the urban farm. I've had the chicken recently. Had a shepherd's pie, one of the ready to go. I call it the ready to heat and eat aisle at the urban farm. I pulled out one of your shepherd's pie. I don't know who makes it there, but my gosh, forget Sam. I'm just going to have a little piece and I'll put the rest back for tomorrow. I ate the whole thing.
Yeah. That's what happens.
Tough one.
Yeah, the ready to eat aisle in your store is probably it's a huge time saver, especially for someone like myself. When my boys are over, it's preparing dinners a little bit longer. But when it's just myself, let's be honest, you don't really want to, prepare a big gourmet dinner for one. So, sometimes the Urban Farm, I found myself going through the ready-to-eat aisle a little bit more frequently, and they do come in handy. And, they're made, fresh locally. They are fresh meals. And, obviously very tasty meals at that.
Mm-hmm.
The World Wrist Wrestling Championships were held in Timmins years ago. I'm sure we can find someone to give Mark tips. See? So you need a little bit of training. You're not taking this seriously.
Maybe I need counseling after you beat me right on Thursday.
I love one of the things I love about the Urban Farm, and once again, I'm going to go into my veggies, but I love how everything comes in these packages, frozen, easy to slide in the freezer, pull them out. The diced up peppers, I found a new love for peppers by going to the Urban Farm. I don't know. Yeah, they're so at first as I thought, okay, well, I usually buy my the peppers fresh, never frozen, but now I put them in like a pan, and I don't know, it just tastes amazing. Have you tried the peppers, Kinsman?
I've had the peppers, the stuffed peppers there. Last night took a vote on voting night. Didn't know who to vote for, but took a vote on the blueberry chocolate covered pretzels. I had no clue that those even existed. It's amazing the unique products that you find on the shelves. Every inch of your store, there's always something that you've never tried, and that was a first time try for me. And someone said there's strawberry ones to try. There's all different flavors back there to try.
Well, I think Lori was just on saying that we have Auntie Susan baking for us as well.
Yes.
So she is selling her baked goods. And Becky could definitely, she was just in this morning.
Okay.
Fresh baked goods.
She has this, it's called puppy chow. Understand, it is not a dog treat. It is the most delicious little treat you've ever had. Anyways, go check it out. Puppy chow at the Urban Farm. Not a dog treat for humans. It's delicious. She's got her hand scratch made butter tarts, chocolate chip cookies. She's got all kinds of treats coming in for Christmas as well too. It's going to be great. I love it. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And you just feel the comfort just with the name Aunt Susan. Aunt Susan baked this. You know it's got to be something great if Aunt Susan made it, right? It's just in the name. It's like putting on an old sweater. It's like going to the cottage for the first time in like 15, 20 years. Aunt Susan's going to put up a great meal, right? And
she's got you covered. Absolutely. Yeah. Well, there you go. A whole bag of puppy chow,
I ate a whole bag of puppy chow.
Right? Amazing.
People are just jumping in now. Guys, they missed the whole puppy chow. Okay, it's not dog food. They're like, what's Steve eating now? Bags of puppy chow. But, no, definitely. Again, something that we, Jamie and I are in there, every week, grabbing, our essentials, and there's something else to put onto the bucket list for the Urban Farm, Jamie.
Yeah. No, exactly.
After the Wrestling Championship.
Yes, Kinsman. After you, I think Mark's going to go for a run around the block after the show. Just to, maybe you can run down to the Urban Farm first. What time do you open up, Steve?
Tomorrow?
8.
Yeah.
8?
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
9.
We're open till 8.
So Kinsman, he lives in Timmins. He leaves his house at 3:30 a.m. We get to the Urban Farm by 8 or 9.
God, if it takes me that long to get over there, I've got other issues other than arm wrestling. Nothing wrong here, right?
Yeah, that's right. Carol says, sounds like an amazing place. It really is, Carol. If you haven't been there, definitely go and check them out. What's the address, Steve?
1052 Riverside Drive on the corner of Joseph and Riverside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe for the old the older crew in Timmins years back, it was the paint store. Now it's the Urban Farm, right at the corner. I think that's a prime location there in Timmins. Always busy. When you're coming out of your store, it's hard to get in and out of there, especially when people are lined up for when you had the
Krispy Kreme.
The food baskets. No, it was the
Krispy
the
Kreme.
pepperettes.
Krispy Kreme Day.
Oh, Krispy Kreme Donut Day. That's what I'm trying to
Yeah.
That was nice, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But the lineup, I couldn't believe it. It was down. I had to park way almost down by Kitty Corner just to come on in to grab mine.
Yep.
That is a popular one. But yeah. So once again, if you've been to the Urban Farm, you know how awesome of a place it is. If you have not, you won't be disappointed. Make the venture down there. And once again, awesome service. We haven't talked about that yet. Every time you come through the door, whether it's Becky or Steve or one of the amazing employees, with a smile, always willing to help you out. If you have any questions, they're always answered. And that's, to me, always awesome when you shop local compared to a big box store. You're always going to get that personalized service, and you folks are doing it well, extremely well. Right, Mark?
Well, thank you very much. Yeah, that really means a lot to us.
Like a few years ago to now, okay, like going back to when you just had the Crawford store location, did you see yourself expanding, to Timmins and now to all these other little, branches of Northern Ontario? Okay, did you expect yourself to expand this quickly?
No, not this quickly. I think there was always kind of a goal to do it, just not in this capacity. And you never kind of foresee people supporting it as much as they have been. And again, I think the farmers are supporting us, and we love supporting them. So, we haven't put enough emphasis on the local produce farming. That this year they got hit really hard with the first frost, and some of them lost between 30 to 50% of their crop. So they took a big hit. And but they still worked through it, and they were still able to give us a ton of fresh produce like the watermelon, and again, the 40 farmers that are out there supplying the community. It's extremely important, because obviously we're there planning with them, we're there discussing with them, we're there sometimes even picking with them when it comes to when we go there with the kids. So there was relationships that we build with those farmers. Our relationships we're building for the community, because we want the community to be able to trust the farms if they don't have the time to get out that way. So it's been such an amazing kind of story that just blew up without us really seeing it happen.
We don't want to miss Amber's question. I popped it up, but Amber's asking, when is the next donut day?
Yes,
that's a good question.
Well, Donut Day started because of fundraising. So it's more of a fundraiser event that we do when we actually have time to go to Southern Ontario. So if someone might be interested, we could definitely discuss it. It's a very great fundraiser to kind of, it could be a hockey team or whatever. I think there's a maximum of like 1,000 dozen of donuts that we're able to order at one time. So we don't have anything lined up because we're so busy kind of focusing on supplying food to other communities right now. But once it slows down, maybe in November, we could have a look.
Definitely come check out the urban farm.
Absolutely. Nice.
That's a good idea, Blockbuster guy.
Yeah,
Great idea.
He's a smart guy. So to recap, first of all, we're learning 1,000 awesome things about the urban farm, and secondly, Kinsman will be there on Thursday, 1:30 p.m. And we got an added bonus. So not only if you comment on the live stream at 1:30, we're going to pick a random person 2 tickets, 2 general admission tickets to Rock on the River Reconnect. If Kinsman wins, everyone that picks him is going to have a chance to win a $50 gift card. And if I win, the obvious choice, right? That's the bet you want to make, respect to Becky. I think Becky might be the really smart one on the screen tonight. No offense, Steve. I really like you too, but I'm Team Becky for tonight. $50.
We'll wait and find out. You don't want to get too cocky going into an event, okay? It's just like golf, any other sporting event. You get too cocky, you're setting yourself up for a fail. So if I'm going to slide it under the radar, if I don't perform properly, people are like, well, Plop was going to win it anyway, right? Those are going to be the comments come Thursday. But you never know. Maybe I could pull one out of left field. Who knows?
Well, we could also talk. Mark, I just thought of something. I can make a quick phone call. We could see if Terry Lemire might be able to help us. Maybe a little. That's what we could do.
I could call Terry too. I can call Terry too.
It's an arm wrestling challenge. We don't say in the fine print whose arms can we use, right?
That's right.
Oh.
Exactly.
What will I have up my sleeve? I don't know.
Right,
Mr. Cocky Klomp there. Then maybe I've got some magic coming up my sleeve.
Cheating. But I'm really looking forward to it. And once again, thank you both for coming on the show. We love chatting and shopping at the Urban Farm, right, Kinsman?
We certainly do. We see, I think Klomp and I live in there a few times a week. It's nice to see Steve and Becky. Again, you're not only shopping at a local store. This is someone's dream. This is Steve and Becky's dream, and you're keeping their dream alive. And it's nice to see every time I'm in there. It's always full parking lot. Everybody's always so happy. Everybody excited. As excited as I am. I forget who was in the store, serving me the last time, but I got all excited over those twisted ketchups. I think I'm a twisted ketchup junkie now, thanks to you guys. I've got the bacon, got the dill pickle, chipotle, and there's the really hot the buffalo sauce.
Yeah,
buffalo wings. Yeah. So you open up my cupboard, they're like, "Geez, this guy must love ketchup." But it's funny, my kids trying the dill pickle ketchup for the first time with the twisted tomato, they absolutely love that, and they also love the bacon. The bacon one, you can put it on anything. You can almost use it as a chip dip. That's how awesome those dips are.
Pretty well, yeah. They're definitely they fly out the store for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all these awesome products that you get. It's very hard to find if you can find them anywhere else. So that's one of the many perks. Plus, they have some really cool merch.
Yes.
Though I need to come in and get a new hat because a while back, when I got that hat, my dog chewed it up the minute I got home.
It was remember we picked it up that day. We ended up going back to the Sopo Studios, which is Jamie's place, and sure enough, you can hear the dog going upstairs doing something, and we're like, okay, Jamie, that must be your hat. You might want to go check. Sure enough, the hat died. I don't know what he did with it, but Ranger destroyed it.
Yeah, Great Dane smelled.
It's never Rookie. It's always Ranger.
Yeah, they're always revenging me. Those dogs, and I give them treats all the time. I don't know, but no. Thank you so much, and we will definitely be seeing you on Thursday. And
thank you.
Thank you, guys. We look forward to seeing who's
going to win. Again, I'm not getting too cocky here, but I'm just going to say I'm going to put up a fight. Okay, maybe I won't win, but he's not going to win easily if it's against me.
You're always an angel, Kinsman. Always an angel. All right,
guys.
Thanks for having us.
Hey, take care. We know your time is precious. Very busy. Enjoy your time, and we'll see you at the Urban Farm tomorrow.
All right.
Sounds good.
All right, Carly. See you later. Bye.
All right, Kinsman, you're always acting like you do nothing wrong. Eh? This is why you got the white on tonight, like you're an angel coming down from the sky above.
Well, that's the you can see it on the bottom of the screen there. Cancer Kentucket hoodies, different colors through our new merch, and the KINZ and KLOMP live Cancer Kentucket hoodies. And proceeds go again to my boy's oldest sister, Sierra, who's going to she actually has her virtual appointment in Toronto tomorrow. The virtual, thank goodness it's virtually, and they'll figure out the plans for sick kids when they take out the salivary gland tumor. And according to the doctors, it is localized, centralized enough that they're confident they can take it all out in one swoop. So fingers crossed, we'll see it all gone.
Yes. So on Saturday, lots going on, but Beaver Tails are returning. And you and I, last time we were here, we did sort of like the grand opening, remember, with the bells? Well, did you know, Kinsman, maybe I didn't tell you this, but we are going there on Saturday to open up Beaver Tails again. Did you know this information?
I knew that. Why? Because Ray from Beaver Tails sent me a text. He says, Mark, I'm coming back.
Yeah.
He says, KINZ and KLOMP, we need you for Saturday. And we're going to be hanging down there again. A great, nothing better than being a part of the lineup for Beaver Tails. And again, it's going to be a part of Apple Fest, which runs Thursday to Saturday downtown. The Urban Park's going to be set up there. Let me just go through what else is going to be there. The Urban Park's Apple Fest from 11 to 2. Friday, they're going to have the Farmers Crafters Market from 11 to 2 as well. And then on Saturday, 12 to 3, they're going to have the family-friendly games. They're going to have some activities set up along downtown and along 3rd as well. And, of course, Ray with his Beaver Tails truck will be signed up. And here's the cool part. This is why Ray called KLOMP. He's given us some inside scoop where you let's say you get there late on a Saturday and the lineup is ginormous, which it normally is. Instead of waiting, guess what? If you watch a Thursday show, Thursday night at 7, we're going to give you a family VIP pass. And again, we'll give you contact connections to Ray. So you can call him and say, I'm going to be down with my family of 5, 6, 7. How many's in your family? And he'll have your beaver tails ready for you down there.
Yep. Yeah, that's awesome. We gave that away last time, and we'll give it away this time. And Amber, these beaver tails are just amazing. So, big, yeah. So we're gonna give away the VIP pass, and they'll be here on the weekend. So that's awesome. Looking forward to that, pal. What else is shaking in the world of? I almost forgot about this. Look at that huge banner, Kinsman. You want me to you want me to scroll that one or what? What did you do with that one?
Well, maybe, right? Let's put that one in ticker mode, right?
There you go. That thing almost scared me there. But our business spectacular, showcasing a bunch of local businesses started off today, and we were at Maurice's.
We were at Maurice's in the mall. And for the first time, I can say in the history of living in this north, which is now just over 12 and a half, 13 years now, I finally said, instead of saying, what is behind those big blue doors in the mall, we went in there. And again, it was Maurice's kicking off the business tour. It was actually a lot of fun. Michelle and Vivian made us feel at home there for the half an hour that we were there.
Yeah, that's I love that story, and did you know that you can get, say, for example, Maurice's closes at 6.
Yeah.
You can book a time to go there at 6:30. Personalized private shopping experience. You can bring your friends, your family. You can call them ahead of time and tell them what colors you like. If you're looking for jeans, sweaters, whatever, and they'll have a bunch of stuff ready for you. A private shopping experience.
That's right. And again, it's, they shut the doors, maybe some music on there, and again, you get to shop at your own leisure. So again, a little bit different from a gift card. If you know someone who shops Maurice's in Timmins Square, instead of the gift card, maybe inquire about a personal private shopping party. And again, who better to take you through to, have some fun with you will be Michelle and Vivian, who they are fun to work for. And, on that note, they're actually hiring. They, someone could be working with those two fine ladies there because they're short staffed. So if you've got the resume, again, you could be working at the cool place that we checked out today. Maurice's at Timmins Square.
Go buy me 6 dresses again. There you go, Kinsman. You just got an order. Your first Maurice's order.
There we go. Well, if I think Michelle and Vivian watching there, they just might reach out to you, Tess. Carol says it's pretty amazing that they do that at Maurice's. Yeah. Who knew, right? A lot of people don't know that. And again, talking to the ladies, if you do find things online and say, a lot of people do shop online, hopefully you'll shop in person more now that, COVID allows you to do so. But if you do find it online, you want to save the shipping, you phone the ladies, Michelle and Vivian, and they'll make sure they have it in stock. And if they do, they'll have it ready for you when you head on down there. Save yourself the shipping, the time, and of course, money. So there you go.
There you go, pal. Melissa was saying that she is going to, where is that comment there? Don't let me lose that there. All right, there. So back to the weekend. She's going to be downtown Timmins on Saturday hosting a library story time at 2:30 for the little ones.
Nice. And my little ones will be with us, possibly. So Beaver Tails in line. I think they're going to be here. I think they were going to Hearst. Their older sister's having a birthday party. So could be hit or miss with them. But I'll live vicariously through you, Jamie, and your kids. We'll wait in line for the Beaver Tails. And story time. We'll go have Melissa read us a story at 2:30.
Joanne says her hubby won't let her buy any more clothes. No. Maybe Joanne must have been doing a lot of shopping lately. I don't know. All right there, Kinsman. What else we have to talk about here?
That's it. Oh, McHappy Day is tomorrow. I wanted to talk about this. McHappy Day. This is the only time, not saying, this is like the best cheat day out there, right? If you're on diets, no matter what you're on, tomorrow's the cheat day because it's going all back to the Ronald McDonald House, and it's their biggest fundraiser of the year. Donations help keep families together and close to their child while in hospital in Toronto and across North America. And there's ways to donate every year. It's usually you buy a $2 McHappy Day heart, Jamie, or McHappy Day socks. But this year, for the first time ever, every item on their menu, which you purchase during a McHappy Day, so all day tomorrow, will go back to the Ronald McDonald House. So there you go. So
I love it.
Dinner plans for a lot. You can just say, hey, we're going to have some Mickey D's tomorrow, McDonald's.
Yeah, that's right. So we'll definitely have to do that. You just want me get me to McDonald's for I'm not in a great shape for the arm wrestling showdown.
I've seen a lot of athletes that they can wolf back a few cheeseburgers, Big Macs, down it with a shake, and still kick and whoop butt in their championship. So who knows?
Thank you so much.
It's all mental power, Jamie. If I go in thinking I'm going to beat you, I just might beat you on Thursday. Yeah. But talking to Scott, one of your buddies, Scott Tomiak, he always messages on our Facebook page. He says that you are a dynamite when it comes to arm wrestling. You've got some arm wrestling. You've got an arm wrestling background. This guy, there's someone giving me some hints, and he's saying you're going to get your butt whooped by this guy.
Mm-hmm. I have a couple. Yeah, I have a couple. He says
KLOMP doesn't like to lose, so it's going to be quite the battle on Thursday.
Yeah. So before we go, it is true. A little competitive. Once again, before we go, we should mention again our friend Stacy. If you have the opportunity to help them out, if you're in a financial position, please do so. We have her email scrolling across the bottom, Kinsman, and they're going through a real difficult time right now.
Yes, a bit of a battle, and following her on Facebook. Obviously, she's been on our show, a firm supporter of our show over the past 9 months. And I noticed that pictures of Corey not doing too well. Did some digging and found out that they're in Toronto, sick kids as we speak. She's been down there for a week. So if you're normally getting your hair cut with Stacy at the Razor Strop, obviously an owner of the Razor Strop in Timmins. Hard to own and cut hair when your little guy is, that's the top priority, and that's where she's at right now. And again, her comment from earlier, he's having trouble eating and drinking, so that's why they're trying to figure out if it's neurological with an MRI. And she wrote this comment tonight. He's currently aspirating into his lungs each and every time he eats and drinks. They're going to try to investigate why and try to have him to see to the point where he can eat without choking. So that's where the MRI came into the plans today. And she says hopefully results will be tomorrow morning. So hopefully we can find out what's happening. But she doesn't know. She says she's going to be there until as long as it takes. And again, when you're down there not working, bills can add up. So again, that's why we're trying to help Stacy out with her email tonight. If you want to send in an EMT, you're more than welcome to. Jamie and we sent her a dinner card through that same email. Did you know you can send e-gift cards, which is very, very, I think, egifts.ca. You can send, she's going to go out for supper. And again, it's a little gesture there that can make someone's day, especially Stacy, who's down there all on her own right now. So again, Stacy T. Carroll at hotmail.com. If you can send an EMT any little bit. Maybe put out a challenge out there. If you've got, a couple bucks here, put it together and then send one giant EMT down for her.
Yeah. Stacy says, really appreciate it. I can't wait to have a real meal. And there's nothing I did to see your own child not feeling well, suffering, going through pain, battling an illness. It's just an awful thing. So the last thing you want folks to worry about is finances. And, sometimes these fundraisers that we can do, even on the show, go a long way to help people out and alleviate a little bit of the stress. So
that's right. If you can take just one stress off someone's plate, then we've done our job. And again, if we can use the power of what we do for a living to, to send our generosity, spread it through, the masses who do tune in and find this thread and show, KINZ and KLOMP Live. Again, you can maybe send a nice little gesture our way too. Pay it forward, as I say. If you pay it forward, you're always, they say good karma will get you in the end. And again, we're just good people like that. It's nice to give back. And again, Stacy's had our back for the last 9 months, even in COVID when her, Razor Strop was shut down, still always supporting our show with trivia nights and that. So it's our turn to give back tonight.
That's right. Thank you so much for all the kind comments, Barry and Lori and everyone else that's been commenting tonight. We extremely appreciate that. And that's okay, Chad. You know, Chad showed up at the 90s night and he had the Walkman on. He had like the old Game Boy. He was really...
He was right into it. He brought a drone in there as well. It was actually kind of cool seeing the drone until all the papers that we had on our table for the challenges at each table blew away. And then he's like, okay, I'm going to put the drone away.
There we are, Kinsman.
But again, he's always got something cool. If you want to see all the cool stuff that Chad has, he's got over 7,000 video games at Elite Geeks. One of the best stores in Timmins to go check out if you're looking for retro, current video games, any video game, any system, he's got it for you.
And they're also hosting birthday parties. You know,
Yes,
they got an awesome room set up there, and you know, they got all the like games from all the systems that you can imagine. So, you know, you should find them on Facebook, Elite Geeks, and check them out. Give them a call. And if you're looking for a fun place to have a birthday party, you have to see what they're doing there. Yeah, it's an awesome place. And you know, him and Melissa, you know, they are very big community supporters, and they do a lot for the community, and they're really awesome people. So check out Elite Geeks. Awesome retro gaming. Super Mario 3, one of my favorites, Kinsman, of all time.
Right. Or going way back, Contra, the original Contra from Nintendo. That was the big one. Remember, it was BA something select start would give you like unlimited lives. You had to do it at a certain point of the intro, or else it never worked.
Okay, once again, you're cheating, Kinsman. There is a pattern that Joanne knows. Team Jamie, everything you talk about, you did it the easy way, didn't you? Yes, Steve, you're on the wrong track. I love Steve, but he's on the wrong track today.
He's going with maybe the body structure, right? Maybe it looks like I could rip you in half, like a
yeah. All right then, Kinsman. You want to give me a flex down before we leave, or what?
No. Maybe before the flex down, though. Big thanks again to our sponsors. We can't do this each and every week. The Surge, Sports Lounge, Kim Donovan and her staff, Link North Pitch. We can't wait to be the host of that coming up in November. And Pat's Canine Protection and Detection Services. Martin Peel, he's been with us since day 0. We weren't even a show. He's been there since day 1. And again, he's the jack of all trades and the master of all of them. When it comes to security here in the city, again, you want to hook up, a cool place to work because he's also hiring. Send Martin Peel a resume, and you just might find yourself some cool employment working with the canines, which is some pretty cool work on its own right there.
Kinsman, I have one question for you.
What's that?
What you gonna do, brother? Klompomania right wild on you.
My big heights.